Hey everybody, I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes on this. What day is it today?
It is Tuesday.
We've been going 7 days a week. I love it. What else is there to do, right? Come on everybody. I have a rare opportunity for you guys to meet a homeowner that's just been here. We got another homeowner that's leaving out. They came in that little, they're getting ready to go, and it's kind of the Matt's loading it up. They're getting ready to leave out here. They're local. But I'm saying kind of because they live out of state, but they have a vacation home here. Beautiful state of Tennessee. And you know, we're moving to Cocke County, Tennessee. Look it up, C-O-C-K-E, Cocke County. A customer of mine called me the other night and said it was rated as one of the worst places in Tennessee to live. Well, it's because it's economically depressed there, but we're trying to bring the economics up, and the government and the local people there are so excited about, they have got the cheapest, I think, electricity in the state, the less expensive property tax, tax incentives. So it is up and coming county. It's right on the border of North Carolina, the Smoky Mountains, beautiful natural resources, gorgeous waterfalls, rivers. So we're excited about going there, but that's where their vacation home is, and he's got another home in California. I want you to meet a homeowner. We're building a house for her. She has moved up here, lives in North Carolina right now temporarily till she gets her tiny home. Miss Vail. I want to touch me. Hello, Mr. Vail. How are you?
Good. Hi, Alyssa. Hi.
Say hi to the world out there.
I'm here visiting my new home.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about your new home. How do you feel about it? And just everything.
Well, I'm loving it. And for the short term, I'm going to be down this part of the country, but eventually it will be going to Maine when we get more tiny house friendly up there.
Going to Maine.
Maine. And so
is that where you're from?
That's where I'm from. Yeah,
okay.
I always lived there. So we're making sure that it's well insulated for that climate as well as down here. And I'm just so excited to be having my home built.
Now this is rare for a homeowner to come here and to watch what's going on. You've been in here a lot, haven't you?
I've been in here maybe too much.
And there's Bart. Bart's overseeing this job, and he's a spot-on craftsman. Bart, how many changes have we had in this house already? 20 something?
No more.
No more.
But I'm in the area, so I stop in and keep an eye on you guys.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Good. I'm glad you have been. And we don't mind you coming here. Our doors are open for you to walk in.
I walked right in.
Just good.
Yep, walked right in.
There's proof in the pudding right there, because there's so many builders that we've heard, they lock their doors.
I know.
You are not allowed
I
to.
tried getting a tour from another place a couple of years ago when I was looking for homes, and they don't give tours, or maybe they don't have a place that they build homes. I don't know. But here it's been an open book, and
that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is your home, your money, your investment, and this is our job. So yeah, it's good.
It's a good team.
You want to show us your house?
Sure, come on in.
Now this is up. I want to point one thing out that Bart does, this little thing. You got your tape measure. I gotta have a pointer, right? This right here is called the bird box. Okay, and normally we don't put them on a home.
That's nice.
But it's a little added craftsmanship right here, and this is not a plumb cut. It's straight up, or is that called a plumb cut? Plumb cut would be straight up and down, and this is at an angle, which I think gives it a good character all the way down the back. So this extra trim, like right here, the siding, instead of it butting up against the soffit, he put an extra trim there. All that shows up in the end. Here you go, buddy.
Those cuts.
Yeah. So and you can see how it's lined up, and that's called a reverse gable or faux gable.
I love that.
And that
gives
faux
such
gable,
architectural detail to the house.
it makes
looks
it
like
look
dormers.
homey.
Yes.
It does.
Love
Yeah.
that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You know what you're talking about. Come on in. This is one of the changes. It was going to be a French door, but by going down to a little bit narrower door, I have a wider opening to bring furniture through, as well as I have a little bit longer loft. So I made that change. And got my big window up there to escape if I ever need to.
Your egress. And see, her loft is actually lower.
Right.
See, here's the door level. So she actually wanted her loft lower, and for what reason is
So
that?
that I can actually stand up in my loft. So I may use that as a bedroom, I may use it as an office, I'm
go.
not sure what I'm using.
So it's a 2-story home then.
Right, and I've got a Murphy bed that's going to come down here.
Can y'all hear?
So when I get old,
Yeah. All right. So you got a Murphy bed?
yeah.
That folds down.
So I can fold it down and use it. My doctor, when I told her I was going to be moving and getting a tiny home, she said, make sure you've got stairs and a downstairs bedroom.
That's good.
So this is for guests for now, or for me when I get older, or maybe I'll sleep down here. But
Now, how
it's
big
got
is your house?
versatility. This is a 24-foot, 8-foot wide, and those ceilings, how high are they?
11.2 right now. Yep.
Wow.
11.2.
They're big.
Yeah, and what I like about, something you may, I don't know if you know about, but our rafters up there, it's a solid member. There's no seam in the middle.
Oh.
So what we do is it's a solid, and it's a yellow pine 2x8, and so we rip it at a 4-degree angle.
I can see that, yeah.
You still get your spray foam. Now, if we didn't use spray foam, them rafters would have to be 10 to 12 inches thick to get all the insulation in. We'll spray 3 to 4 inches of insulation in there, and you'll get equivalent to an R38 in that ceiling. So when you go to Maine, that is snow load capability.
Snow rake out and go to
You
town.
got it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
And why you chose sliding windows? Why is that?
Well, the only one I really talked to Kate about sliding was over my sink, which isn't, it looks like. But it was because I'm short, so sometimes it's hard to lift up. This was Kate's idea, apparently. I didn't.
Okay, all right.
I didn't, but I like it.
Now
I
we
didn't think
noticed.
anything
Now
of it
you
would
pointed
make
that out.
Yeah.
Now
I
we
just
talked
noticed
about that. Bart talked. We're supposed to have a single home here, right? Bart, window.
A slide. Is this a slider?
Yes.
That's a
Okay,
slider.
this is what I'm supposed to have then.
It
It's right,
is. We
because
talked about. We didn't know if it was a single
reaching
home.
over a sink, it's just really hard for me to lift something up. It's easier
There you
to move
go.
side to side. That was the reason for this one.
Perfect.
And the others I didn't, probably just to match up. This
Okay.
is probably Kate's idea on that, so, but I love them.
And now you got another loft back here,
I do.
and you've got a rear entry door. What's going on there?
Well, I like backyards.
Yeah.
And depending on how your house is situated,
Right.
this might be the better view. You never know. Plus, I'm a dog. I'm not a dog. Bringing in as much closet, throw 'em in the shower, and I just like back doors.
So, and this is your bathroom back here?
Yes. Yeah.
So you'll have a door in your bathroom
Yeah.
coming in.
I know it's strange, maybe, but
No.
it gives me another. If I'm sitting in the living room, I can have my door open here and look out the back if I have my door open. I know
So-
there's a little pond in one of the places I'm looking at that
Really?
maybe I will have back up onto. We'll see. But it just gave me a few options for positioning, I think.
I get you.
Yeah.
So you'll have a barn door slider
I'm
and
having a pocket door
Pocket
here.
door here.
Yeah.
Good.
And a ladder up to this loft that slides out of the way.
Awesome.
And yeah, my washer dryer is in my kitchen, right about probably where you are. The closet here.
Yes.
So I can just take the clothes off, throw them in the washing machine, take them out and put them in the closet.
Nice. It feels bigger in here. 24 foot to me
It
is
does.
a perfect house.
It feels huge right now, and I know once things get in, it'll close it in some, but with all the windows, it's wonderful.
This
Yep.
is your heating and air, your line set
Uh-huh.
that goes out. We blocked it in here. So when we put our brackets on the outside, we got something to bolt to. That's why we got all that wood's there. We put blocking here for the kitchen sink. The bathroom sink will be bolted to that.
Right, okay.
Those are just certain things we gotta look at while we're framing, because when we spray foam, it is gone,
Yeah.
you know?
And then foam around the grill bells. I remember hearing you talk about that. So
Yep. And then all your plumbing underneath the floor, like this here, is up against the subfloor. So even when in Maine, when we spray foam underneath here, these pipes are against the floor. So when your house is warm,
that's
it'll keep your
warm.
pipes from freezing.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
good deal.
Ah. Well, I can't wait.
Good.
Cannot wait to get it done, but it's beautiful. So
Well, I
I'm
think
very, very
it's-
happy.
It's a testimony for you to be here, to be welcome to come here, watch what we're doing, and I think it'll be
I can sneak right in.
I know it. We have no locks on the doors. Yeah, I shouldn't say that, right? Those are
It's
tools.
very welcoming, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So, but for you to, I'd like to do, Facebook again in the future and have you physically come here and say, hey, that's bad, that's good, we like it, we don't, I had to change it,
do that.
and I think everybody will appreciate that,
All right. Well, I know I like watching the videos. I've learned a lot.
Good.
I
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go check a couple more out.
All right.
And
Well, thank you very much.
you're welcome. Thanks to Bart.
Yes,
for working with you, so.
absolutely, absolutely.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
I've got a house I want to show you. Of course, you've all seen this one. We ordered the inside panels. This is going to be a synthetic wallboard, and suppliers supplied the wrong kind. So now we had to send it back, wait on it again to get here. Isn't that beautiful? We have our container home going up this Friday. Joseph's putting the PVC wallboard on. Here, let me show you this. This is a PVC panel. It's a 1/2 inch thick, super, I mean, look at this. It's super strong, waterproof, durable, wipe it off. Can you get through there, Alyssa?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Oh, see, he can cut it with a skill saw. So he's marking all this out to hang it on the walls. How does that cut, Joseph?
Real easy.
Like
Yeah,
butter.
Smooth. Yeah, like butter.
I mean, it's smooth. Come on. Let me show you. Now, of course, this is a new idea that I had about containers. The only thing new about it is we're actually putting them on wheels and putting them behind the house, and we're selling this for $25,000, and this has been bought. What we like about it is it's a complete home. It's going to include the mini split. It's going to include appliances. It's going to include everything but you. All you need is some sheets and a pillow, and hell, I will get you a sheet and a pillow and put on here for you too if you like. The layout is kitchen, living room in here, big picture window. This is the kitchen across here. We got an under-the-counter refrigerator, sink, and then we've got a gas range. Over here, this is all open. We're gonna have a fold-up table, all right, or a standing table, whatever the customer would like, and then that's all living room. These two doors here actually open up. So what we did is, you see these bars? That's what's actually closing the door like in a container, but we put windows in the end, and it opens it up, or you can keep it closed. So if you permanently park this thing, you can actually open that up to a big deck. I just think it's cool. It makes your living room massive. Now over here, and we can arrange, we got 3 or 4 different floor plans you can choose from. On here, this is a door that'll slide. This is a barn door. It'll be a barn wood with a metal ceiling. I love this panel. See it in here, I don't think you can see it as much, and we'll do another video on this, but this is wallboard. The same wallboard we're putting on the walls goes in the shower. It's a 1/2 inch thick. We put plywood behind it. We flashed it, which we didn't need to because this stuff is massive durable. You just wipe it off. So you're gonna have a compost toilet, shower, no bathroom sink in this one. The kitchen sink's right behind Alyssa. And then right here, I'm actually standing on the bed. This is a queen size bed. It has storage. Yeah, let me get right here and show the storage. What we've done, we've included storage, and this is a pocket door. So right here is she's in the pocket door. This is going to be a pocket door instead of a barn door. So the door goes in the wall, and then this right here is storage. I'm not going to lift it all up, but isn't that cool? I'm going to stand up in here so you can see. I put a 3050, that's 3 foot by 5 foot tall window. So this thing can be opened up as an egress. I like it because it's big. Shut that pocket door, you get a lot of light in here, right? This is gonna be a metal ceiling. We could put PVC on the ceiling, but we put a metal corrugated ceiling. It breaks up the texture of the walls, but see how pretty that is, nice and soft. White, nice. I like it because it's clean, it's crisp. It's very durable. You wash it off. Here we've got lights for sconces. So if your head's laying here, you can have a sconce light or with a little telescopic lights. We've got plugs everywhere inside this little bedroom. So you've got a full-size bed, a queen bed, storage underneath it, a full bathroom, kitchen, living room, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows in this little this container. It's 20 foot long, $25,000, complete home. ready to set up, spray foam included in it, right? And we also, these containers, believe it or not, all the weight is on the corners. You can stack these 7 high on the ships that they are hauled in. But the actually ceiling is not strong. So when you walk on it, it'll bounce on you. So what we did is we took some really heavy members right here in the ceiling and we shimmed them because the ceiling on these containers are somewhat concave or what do you call it? It's arched a little bit. Look, she's rolling her eyes. And so what we did is we shimmed it, spray foamed it, and now it's actually a deck up there that you can walk on. So, hey, I love this.
Now,
Watch your step.
can you paint those PVC boards?
You know what? I don't know if you can or not. I'll have to find out. That's a good question. Now listen, it can come in different colors. And there's actually a print that you can get on them. You can get it a wood print, you can get a brick print, tile print, and it's amazing. It's almost like a 3D print that you can put on that. I love it because it's just massively durable. You can't scratch it. You can't, I mean, you can hit it with a hammer and it doesn't make a dent like sheetrock, but it looks like sheetrock. All right, this is Josh's house right here. And we're about done. We're doing a little bit of trimming and stuff. Teddy's gonna do his final painting on the inside and outside. This is the one I wanted to show you. I want to show you our process. We're down to a punch list on this one, all right? We have 3 guys working on it. We got Albert, we got Brett, and Ethan are working on this house. When we work here, like, take for instance, this is the guy's tools, all right? See how it rolls around? So they got all their tools, everything they've accumulated into building this home, plus there's more actually involved in it. Each guy has their own toolbox, right? They wheel around. Now, it looks like a disaster in here, doesn't it? But you know what happens is the guys get in here and start in the morning. We have a meeting, we talk, we get going. At the end of the day, they're working right up to the end of quitting time. And then they go. Because we've got this time frame that we want to just work and go. Cleaning and sweeping and stuff is like a second thing. But when we move to our new facility, it's going to be a mandatory thing that we need to sweep and clean and put everything back because of the space that we have here. You kind of get comfortable with the space because you got places to push. Down there, you guys won't believe the big arch building that we're building in the process in which we're going to have to do. I'm excited about a whole new process, but keeping what we've learned works for our building. I'm gonna meet the guys.
Oh, that top one right here, then. No, it'd be the bottom. Yeah.
This house is 28 foot long, and this is Brett. You guys have met Brett before, and then this is Albert.
All right.
What are we doing, guys?
We're buttoning up this house.
But oh, look it! I didn't know. Look, we got a 2-inch countertop. Brett, show us, Albert, you guys show us this house, man. You guys point out some things.
Fired wood burning stove, which is really neat. I think the customer chose a great place for that. They also went with the metal loft supports to get more headroom. Normally our beams are going to hang down about 3.5 inches.
Yeah.
Makes it feel a lot more spacious, especially when you have this much loft. Over half of this house is loft. We call it a second story.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3". 6'3.5" at the
And you
knee.
got shoes on.
And I got boots on, so there's plenty of. Tell exactly how much headroom there is.
Yeah.
It is 80 exactly.
6'8". Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, and then Rob, our cabinet maker, of course, made all these cabinets, like you were saying, the 2-inch countertop. He did a fantastic job. It's a little dirty, we gotta say in it, but
that's fine,
this is all one unit. These stairs, the storage underneath, the countertop, all the drawers.
Here, listen. Yep. In here, I like how we make our doors to fit the slope. Yeah, there you go. Listen.
Yeah, you get more light. Beautiful drop-in sink.
You got to show all that right there. Come on around here. So these shelves are built inside. So this whole unit was just set in place. The countertop goes back up underneath here, which is they just pointed that up, plus a 2-inch thick countertop, right? All right, listen, turn around. Oh, Let's show them that range hood, buddy.
Well, so the range
Yeah,
hood is another big fantastic thing. And it's giant. And there's this great big cooktop range that sits underneath it. And the problem I run into with lofts is the venting for it. Normally you want to try to vent straight out or as close to the unit as possible. But it's such a powerful vent that it has a 6 1/4 inch line. So that doesn't work. So we're actually we're trying to get in touch with the homeowner to see if they're wanting us to lower the vent, which would really encroach on cooking, or pop it up through their loft and then out the side of the building with as minimal space as possible and build a little box around it. So we're actually still waiting to hear back on that. But this is what it requires or what it recommends is at least 24 inches to 36 inches from the top of the range to the bottom of the range hood, and that's what we've achieved now. The minimum of what it wants. It can be lower. It's just more efficient at least a 2 foot away. Cool. And then a couple more cabinets. You're standing where the fridge is going to go. It sits on its own little cabinet. So it's got a drawer. Fridge. Yeah, one drawer on the bottom. And the smaller fridges, it's better to have them off the ground anyway, right, with a cabinet. And then they requested a pocket door, which is a little unusual for us. Normally it's a barn door. It is a barn door in there.
Oh, nice.
But it is on a little pocket door track. So they wanted this wall here to block it. I think they just didn't want to see the hardware and the door itself when it's open.
Yeah.
So it just completely disappears.
Love pocket.
Into the wall, and there's little notches to grab. I was just finishing up shelves in this closet. There's a couple shelves. There'll be a rod going across here. That's what the customer requested. Full-size stackable washer and dryer, which was a little tricky. We had to build walls kind of around it to get it in here.
I don't know how you got it in there.
Yeah, this wall wasn't here with the pocket door, and this 3/4 wall wasn't here either. So we had to just kind of weasel it in this. And this is actually one of the bigger bathrooms, the ones that I've worked on.
Well, go in there.
Yeah,
Let's look at
come on
that
in.
tub. Good.
Look at the size of this tub, 5-foot tub,
Wow.
and it's got a special wall-mounted faucet, just a handheld shower. They didn't want to have
Look here. Look
a
here.
built-on shower. Which,
I'm like a massive guy too. Look at me, man. Oh God, you could like really get
We
the
could
water
both
right
get
here.
in
You
there.
know?
the bottle of wine.
Oh my God, this is awesome. To be in a tiny house and have a tub.
Very deep tub too. So the customer provided this with us. It was a wall-mounted faucet. They elected not to have a shower head come out. So you could use this as a handheld shower, or later in the future, if they could always put it mount on the wall if they wanted to.
So what will go like here? A shower curtain around it? They go in here.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because it's a soaking tub. Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that neat? Look at that. Swings out of the way.
It's not on our plans to install one.
Right.
So I'm not sure what they're gonna do. I would hope leave it open because that's such a nice looking tub.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. And then that vanity, you guys.
And the
have that
vanity is nice with the bowl that just sits on it. So you can see that's only half done too.
Yep, that's a vessel sink.
Yeah.
Well, good. I mean,
And
this
then,
is our punch list.
Yeah,
right
it's
here.
almost done. For the bathroom, really, it's just doing a little more trim, finishing the plumbing on that. You can see they have a composting toilet there. We'll have to wire the plug for the fan is all.
Now, what kind of finish goes on the walls?
It's going to be whitewash.
Whitewash.
With a butterscotch, medium butterscotch trim. So every little piece of trim you see in the corners and everything is all going, and this will be covered eventually too.
Wow.
It's all going to be whitewashed and with a butterscotch trim. They actually just did that on that 16-footer that left, and it looked really neat.
That's
It's
right.
going to be really, really close.
Yeah, it
and
pops.
finished to that. Yeah. So it's going to look great.
Wow, you guys done a good job. Great. And then we'll come back and show the finished product, of course. Hey, Albert. Mm-hmm. What we got going on upstairs, buddy?
We got a big loft up there. If you want to walk up there,
You go up
turn
there and I'll
see
follow
this
you, man.
way, well, I got my belt. Watch those floors.
Yep.
This is a whole nother room up
Oh
here.
my gosh, look how big this thing is.
Yep, you got all your cabinets over in here. You come all
Wow.
the way up. Egress window. You're gonna have 4 puck lights up here, so it's gonna light it all up. Got hardwood floors up here.
This, you know what? We normally don't put
No.
hardwood floors up here.
This has the hardwood flooring.
Look at me scooting across here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, man.
A little bit of trim left.
Hey, how tall are the ceilings in here? And we got bead. This is called beadboard, everybody. It's got a small bead in it right here.
Yeah, looks great.
Yeah.
And the center's 50, so just over 4 feet.
50 inches
That's
tall.
great headroom, yeah.
Oh my God.
A
Listen,
little mattress up here, or a little couch.
I mean, this is like, okay, I'm sitting here. You're
got a
sitting
couple
there.
of feet above you.
Yeah, and then you got the bookcase.
Yep.
Wow, 28 foot long, everybody. 50 foot tall, 50 inches tall.
And if we can, we'll try to get that vent for that fan down there to come right up in here and just block it off a little bit.
Yeah, so it'll come kind of like just on the outside.
Just
of
on
that?
the outside, right. We'll build a little decorative box.
Yeah, so hopefully the homeowner will see this video and there'll be a little, because the vent's got to come up through
Yeah, I
the
think
floor
it
and then
comes
out.
here. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And we can come off of it.
Well, we'll get this video to her so she can kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
Good job. Yep, we just got some sanding, some trim, and then we're gonna whitewash this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
But that's where we're at. And there's the second loft over there.
That second loft's gonna get some hand railing with decorative, like wrought iron railing on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And
And
that
that,
come over, leave about a gap for a little ladder to get up there, a removable ladder to get out of the way.
perfect.
Ceiling fan right in the middle.
And we've got a air exchanger.
Yep, air exchanger on that wall. We'll have the mini split on this wall.
Yep. And then this being open allows all that air to blow through here, which is nice. Good job, buddy. And then what we do is, I'm gonna get down here so they can watch you stand on that landing. So Albert, when he comes down, we make that lock.
Like
See,
right
he's
there.
he's able to stand straight up.
Yep.
And then come down.
Easy to get in there. Nice hidden privacy with this up here.
Sweet. Wow. All right, Alyssa. Look at her. She gets mad at me all the time. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. Can you make it?
No, I need your hand.
There you go. Watch all this debris. Debris. Hey, everybody. We got a lot going on here. Thanks for tuning in on this beautiful Tuesday in East Tennessee. Remember, we transfer these homes everywhere, coast to coast. California. This is going actually to Seattle. So, check our prices out. Include delivery, all of our amenities, and I'll guarantee you we will come under anybody in the United States, apples for apples. And if you're out west, our delivery included, we'll still come in tens of thousands. I just said it, tens of thousands under the competitors' prices out there in Oregon, in California, and all you guys out there in the West Coast. We will come under your price and build the same kind of home you guys are building, all right? And that's only because we make less money, all right? Because we think that tiny homes here are supposed to be affordable. I'm trying to do where instead of making a lot of money on one, make a little bit of money on a bunch. So if we can do that, it's exhausting. There's a lot of work involved in this. We still haven't honed in our process that we really want to get into. Us moving to our new facility is going to decrease our overhead and cost. We've been in business over 3 years now. Our prices have not went up. Can you believe that? The cost of materials have went up, steel has went up, the tariffs have went up for solar, other materials, wood has went up in price, ours has not yet. I don't want to go from price until I know for sure, as a businessman, that we're doing all we can to be efficient with our time, with our men. We got so many plans to come in with a kind of a tutorial school for anybody, employees that come in. They got a 90-day training process before they can actually be let loose on a home and build a house. And then we're gonna have certificates that they can sign off, that they've done plumbing, they've done electrical, they've done framing, they've done roofing. All the steps within a home to be built. It'll be our certification. That way when guys build for us, we know that they've been certified and they understand the process in which we build. And remember, every single home we build here is custom, as you can tell. From that customer we talked to earlier, to this home here, the changes that are made, whew, I'm tired, all right? We have homeowners that are here every day. We got one that just walked behind us. We got one that was just here. We got one constantly, all right? As you can see, that door right there I tie it with a piece of Romex at night. So if you really want it hard, just pull hard and you can just walk right in, but then you might get a 2x4 on you at night. So anyway, come see us, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. Sorry it took a little bit longer today, had a lot to show you. I'm heading back to Newport, got the big arch building. So excited putting metal on it. We're getting out of here. So we have worked all weekend. We loaded about 7 truckloads of inventory supplies to the new property. We've got 7 containers down there that are full of supplies. All the men will each have their own container to put all their supplies in. So if they're building your house, your appliances and everything will be in their container with their tools locked up, and then they build your house inside the new building. So, wow, I'm excited, everybody. And when we get settled in, we're gonna have an open house. We'll have everybody, if you'd like to come and visit us, we're gonna have an open house. You can come and see our facility, what we're doing, how we're doing it, and just kind of hang out, all right? So, have a great day. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes.